Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name is Owen and welcome back to another video. So for this week's video, I wanted to do a pickup slash what I've been wearing recently type video, since I haven't done like a straightforward pickups video in a little bit. And if you haven't noticed, my wardrobe has slimmed down quite a bit since my last video. The day I'm recording this, which is August the 8th, I just did a big closet sale on newrodeo.us. Figured I'd clear out my closet of stuff that I wasn't really wearing too often, kind of slim down the wardrobe a little bit, only keep stuff that I actually wear consistently. So that's why the closet looking a little bit slimmer. I used to have a third rack that sat right there that was just filled up. But that's entirely gone. A lot of stuff is gone. So if you want to check out the site, see if there's anything that piques your interest, give a little look. I'll have the link down in the description below. I've got some great pickups to show you guys today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. So first up, I want to show you guys a couple of jackets. This first one is a jacket that I actually used to own, but I gave it to a friend of mine, and then he just recently gave it back to me, and I'll probably give it back to him at some point. Just kind of keep trading it off back and forth. This is a vintage Carhartt jacket. Now, please let me know down in the comments the name of this Carhartt jacket, like the model name. I know it's not the Detroit, but this model does have the kangaroo pockets up front, and it does have a zipper closure with little Velcro patches on it. It's in the classic Carhartt tan canvas with the brown corduroy collar, but the cool detail about it, and the reason why I like it so much, is the sun fade. You guys can probably see that on the sleeves, chest, and on the other sleeve as well. There used to be patches, and then with a sun fade over time, somebody actually removed the patches, revealing sort of like the more raw color of the cotton canvas. So it kind of shows the silhouette of where the patches used to be, which is a really nice detail. And other than that though, it's a pretty basic Carhartt jacket, nothing too special. Just got some nice wear put into it over time. This jacket has been all around the country pretty much. You guys can see on the sleeves right there, lots of loose threads hanging out. And then also on this sleeve as well. This one's actually held together with a pin. That's what the back side looks like. Very plain, it's just got some whiskering along the lower back side. Yeah, it's a cool jacket. I'm glad to have it back in my collection for a little while. I'll probably give it back to my buddy, who I'll mention a little bit. Yeah, it's a nice little piece. I wore this a ton on my road trip back from the West Coast. It's been very, very useful. And then another jacket similar to that Carhartt jacket is this one, which was released by Bare Knuckles. You guys know the Bare Knuckles boys, Jacob and Cole. They recently re-released one of their classic jackets that was part of either collection 1 or 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, I might have that information completely off. But they recently re-released this jacket in a pre-order style, so you have to place your order ahead of time. And this just came in a couple of days ago. Super stoked to get it. It's obviously based off of the Carhartt Detroit jacket, but kind of like a souped up version of it. It's got these amazing zippers on it. This front zip is actually a dual zip, so it actually starts at the bottom as well. The zipper pockets everywhere, really great quality. It's this amazing washed cotton canvas material, black corduroy collar. It's got like a silk-like lining on the inside. It fits great too. I think it's a kind of like a tweaked fit of the Detroit jacket. I think this one's a little bit wider, a little bit more cropped, so kind of like a boxy fit. I ended up going with the size medium, by the way, in case you were wondering. I don't think you can buy this jacket anymore though. Yeah, huge shout out to Jacob and Cole. They're killing it as always, and I'm excited to see what they're going to drop in that Essentials collection. So yeah, let's move it on. So next up, we have a couple of vintage pickups from the Unsound boys. When I was in LA, I spent a lot of my time hanging out with them, and I grabbed a few things as well, so I figured I'd show you guys. First up is this blank Russell hoodie. Everybody needs a blank Russell hoodie in their life, and I finally got a really great fitting one. This is a size XL. If you don't know about Russell, you have to size up in Russell. This probably fits more like a large, but because of the sleeve length of Russell hoodies, it's really, really short. Russell hoodies just fit so weird, but they're so nice at the same time. This is in the black colorway, but kind of like a faded black, so it's like a grayish green almost, which is a really nice color. Other than that though, the really basic hoodie's just got your standard hood up top, kangaroo pocket. There's no distressing or anything, but I did put a little rip in the pocket, which I might get fixed, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, blank hoodie, you need one in your life if you don't already have one. And then I also got a t-shirt and then a few pairs of jeans. So for the t-shirt, this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, I don't have any colored t-shirts in my wardrobe right now, just white, black, and gray. So I figured I'd throw at least one colored tee, so I got this navy one right here. Again from Unsound, and this is a Screenstar's Best blank, size large, 50-50 blend. And I liked it because of the graphic mainly. I like how the graphic sits kind of like in the middle of the torso instead of kind of up on the chest. And it just says Schneck Oil Company Incorporated in this really cool font. It's a really random graphic, but I think it looks so sick. And yeah, there's nothing too crazy about it. The sleeves are all single stitched and the hem is single stitched as well. It's tagged a large, probably fits more like a medium, like kind of like a smallish medium. Schneck Oil Company Incorporated, gotta look them up to see if they're still around. And then next up we have a few pairs of jeans. These first ones are kind of crazy. These are a pair of Levi's 501s, white 501s that actually, they used to be white, let's be honest, they used to be white, but now these are looking grimy. These have been dry cleaned, so they are fresh, they don't stink or anything. But they are like very well stained and dirtied up from years, clearly years of use. Some guy was working all day, every day in these jeans and then decided to just get rid of them, I guess. So yeah, I'm glad I found these in the Unsound Rags office. They're just nicely stained up. Some people don't like this look. I actually really like this look though. I think it's just really cool, very unique. That's what the backside looks like, very stained, very messed up. This back patch is just completely torn open. It does have a couple small rips in the knee. They are kind of like an oversized pair of Levi's. I can't see what the original size is, but they are very, very big on me. So I just kind of wear them as an oversized pair of jeans, cinch them in with a belt a little bit, let them stack a lot on shoes. I think they look great. And then to kind of go along with this pair of white jeans, I also got a more pure white pair of jeans. These ones are also a little bit slimmer. These are also 501s, but waist 31, length 34. Generally you want to size up by 2 in each dimension, so this actually fits more like a 29-32, which is generally like what I like to wear, like a 29-30 waist. Yeah, these ones are way more white. I have put quite a bit of wear into them though. You guys can see that the knees are starting to get a little discolored, some stainage going on, but I did want to get a white pair of jeans I could put my own wear into, as opposed to these which are already broken in pretty much. I think these are from the 90s if I had to guess based off that tag. And yeah, I may release the bottom hem because I like to do that in a lot of my jeans. But yeah, nothing too crazy about those. So I was in the middle of editing the video and then I realized I forgot one pair of jeans I got from Unsound that I wanted to include. Since they're one of my favorites, I figured might as well. It's just this brown pair of Levi's 501s, waist 30 by 32. I've been wearing them a ton recently. They're just fantastic. They fit me perfectly and I love the color too. It's like a nice faded brown. You guys can see the color variation a little bit there. And then towards the bottom, it's got like a little bit of a split hem detail going on. You guys can see that the insides of both legs have actually been torn up a little bit, which creates a really nice look. And then that's what the back side looks like. A couple stains here and there, but otherwise in great condition. The bottoms of the legs actually have a little bit of discoloration going on. I'm not sure if that's from me or if they came that way. But yeah, just wanted to include those really quickly. So back to the video. And then the last pair of jeans, very similar to those first ones, are also kind of oversized and fit, but these are a standard black that's kind of been faded down to like a dark gray / green, really similar to that Russell hoodie actually. There's no major distressing going on, except I did put a hole in the crotch which I need to get repaired. The back side is very standard as well. There's a little rip in the pocket that's been actually patched up kind of nicely. Waist 33, length 36, so it fits like a 31-34, which is a little oversized on me, but I just cinched it in with a belt and I think it looks great. So look, I didn't really go for it before until I tried these jeans on. I kind of fell in love with how they fit. I did release the hem on these right there with a little heel bite action. And yeah, next up I want to show you guys a couple shoe pickups. I got 2 pairs of shoes right here that I got recently. This first pair is a pair of hiking boots that I got from Hoka. You guys know Hoka, quality hiking boot brand. I used to have the Hoka Engineered Garments Tour Ultra Lows, I think they're called. And these are called the Hoka 10-9 Hike Gore-Texes. They release them in a couple colorways. Obviously the signature detail of these is that extended heel. It also has like a massive platform going on as well, which creates like a really cool oversized look, great for hiking. If you have not tried out a pair of shoes with this extended heel, I definitely recommend it because it's a very comfortable walking motion. Nike's putting that detail on a lot of their running sneakers now. My everyday gym shoes also have the same detail and they're so comfortable. They're Gore-Tex, so they're waterproof, all that good stuff. Hoka's a very quality brand. The paneling is beautiful on them. It's got the classic hiking rope laces going on. It's got the hook eyelets at the top. I think there's a white colorway and there might be one other colorway, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I believe these were priced at $250. If you're thinking about getting these, definitely go true to size, by the way. And then the other pair of shoes that I got is a pair of Birkenstock. I've always been a huge supporter of Birkenstock, and they recently released sort of like a luxury leather version of their Birkenstock Boston model. I still do have my tan suede pair, but they recently released this like luxury line with this really beautiful leather, way more pricey than the standard Birkenstock Boston. And they also offer this model in a narrow version as well, which is kind of like the one thing I didn't like about Birkenstocks, which is like how bulbous the toe is. But you guys can see that the toe is way more narrow and just way more flattering than the standard Birkenstock fit. I did go one size down in these. I got a 42. I normally get a 43 in most shoes, but Birkenstocks you have to size down. Yeah, the leather quality is amazing. Like I mentioned, they were way more expensive than your standard pair of Birkenstocks, but I think the quality is there and I think they're worth it as well. I've only had these for about a week and I've just been wearing them around the house. I'm doing quick stops to the post office, but I could definitely see myself wearing these out and about too because they are really smart looking. Another pickup that I want to show you guys is a t-shirt, and this was recently released by my friend Sven. You guys know T.O. Sven. He's one of my friends who's a painter, sort of like a modern day cowboy. And I helped him do this t-shirt graphic right here, which he recently released along with a couple other things that I'll show you. But it says, "I've always wanted to be a cowboy." We sort of recreated this graphic based off of another vintage tee I own, this one right here. This phrase has a big story behind it if you want to check it out on his Instagram. But we based this t-shirt off of that one, same fit and everything. Single stitch sleeves, single stitch hem, sort of like a pre-cracked print, really nice cotton. And the tag is also one of his paintings, so we kind of reused that detail. And then along with the t-shirts, he also released a couple of leather goods. This is something that I have on my keychain every day. It is little leather tassels. I have two black ones. He also released brown and gold ones. And there's just like, it's just a really great little flair to put on your keychain, something to make it a little bit more personal, I guess. So if you wanted to check these out, I'll have the link down in the description below. And then another thing I got while I was in LA is a pair of sunglasses. You guys might remember the Jacob Hetzer sunglasses I got a couple years ago. But unfortunately I lost them when I was in England. But Jacob did re-release that sort of style in a version 2.0. With amazing materials. I believe this is titanium, and then it also has a, kind of like a smoke green lens to it. So I think they fit really nicely on my face. I'm a huge fan of them. I wear them pretty much every day when I go out. And yeah, I think they're priced really fairly too. So if you want to go grab a pair, definitely check it out. I think these are just a straight upgrade from that previous model. So I'm super stoked to have these, and they've been great for the summer. So yeah, thank you to Jacob. Very nice pair of sunglasses. And then moving right along with a couple other items, I have a pair of Arcteryx Pants and an Arcteryx Backpack to show you guys. These are the Cronin pants in the black colorway. I believe there's like two other colorways that they released them in. There's nothing too crazy about these, so I won't talk about them for very long. The main detail is the knee paneling. It's sort of like this very biometric panel style going on around the knees and along the back side, sort of on like a standard fitting pair of straight leg pants. Just have rivet pockets in the front and then rivet pockets in the back. You guys know Arcteryx, they're all about function. So the way that the knee panels sit is actually really good for like bending your knee and that kind of thing. Like they got the motion down, they got exactly where the knee needs to sit to be able to bend correctly. There's a little darting going on around the outside of the knee as well. So it's just a really well executed pair of pants. It's got the little Arcteryx logo sitting right above, kind of like right above the knee. And then the other item I got from Arcteryx is a backpack. Now generally I do just use a tote bag. The tote bag that I'm actually going to release in like a couple months. And I ended up getting the Arcteryx Blade 6 backpack, which I think is the smallest one that they offer. And I think the details are great on this because it doesn't have that standard backpack opening that kind of goes all around the top. The zippers actually just sit on this side, so it just kind of opens up like that. It's got your laptop sleeve in there. It's got huge pockets to fit your everyday needs. It's got one little pocket up on the side, right there on the front, and then it's got one little pocket on the back. I'm not really sure what you can put in there, maybe like a battery of some sort. It's made out of this really durable material, waterproof, all that good stuff. It's going to be very, very useful on the road and whatnot. Affordable too compared to some of the other Arcteryx backpacks. Some of the bigger ones are way, way up there. So I'm very happy with this one. And then another pair of trousers I got recently is from my good friend Patrick, who runs a brand called Construct. Construct is spelled with K's. You guys can see it right there. I'll have a link down in the description. But he sent me this new pair of trousers that he did. It's sort of like a hybrid suit trouser, but with like some new details on it. Basically, it's got like some bomber style pockets up in the front, and then some standard suit trouser pocketing on the back. It's made in this beautiful like wax cotton material, super thick and heavy. I can't wait to wear this as it gets a little bit cooler. But then also it's a dual layered pair of trousers, so there's actually another pair of trousers layered underneath, and you guys can see that hanging down below. It's like this loose thread cotton material sticking out. So it's not really suitable for summer weather, obviously, but as it gets cooler, it's gonna be amazing. I really wanted like a souped up version of a suit trouser, and I think this is just perfect. I did go with a size 30, by the way, in case you were curious. I'll have some B-roll of myself wearing them. So yeah, thank you, Patrick. Very, very appreciative of that. And then the last two pickups I got from another friend of mine, Matthew, over in LA, who runs a vintage store called Escape Pod. He just started like a few weeks ago, I think it was. He sent me a couple things from his like latest selection. It's extremely well curated. He sent me another blank Russell hoodie, very similar to the Unsound one, except this is in like a chocolate brown colorway. Same size, so it is XL. Fits me perfectly. Again, it's just blank, nothing too crazy going on. That's the back side. It's got the little Russell tag right there. No stains, no distressing, anything like that. Just keep it nice and clean, very minimal. And then the other item, which is so sick, is this pair of over-dyed Levi's 501s. He took a pair of 501s and put them through an over-dye wash. So you guys can see the indigo denim poking out right there along the seams and along some of the edges that would get some heavier wear and tear. And it's been put through that wash, so now it has like a brown tone to it, sort of like a rust look. And yeah, these are definitely an older pair of Levi's as well, based off that tag. I can't see what the original size is, 33 by 30 something. Probably gonna end up releasing the hem as well. So yeah, just another pair of 501s, some minor distressing that I might patch up. Yeah, huge thank you to Matthew over at Escape Pod. Instagram down below if you want to check it out. Very well curated. Gotta support all the homies doing vintage curation these days. Yeah, that is gonna wrap it up for the Escape Pod stuff. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Share the video with a friend. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I believe my next video is going to be the updated shoe collection video that you guys were asking for in my last video. So I'm going to get that going very soon. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.